Hi, Calvary family. Pastor Ruth here with another Tuesday takeaway. Before I get into that, though, I just wanted to remind everyone about the Love Out Loud service opportunity this Saturday at 10 a.m. Make sure you contact the church office if you're going to serve. We are going to be doing some yard work for widows and single mothers. And if you fit into one of these categories and you could use the help around outside your house and it would be a blessing to you, contact the office. We'll make it work. We really want to serve our church family this weekend. So make sure you contact the office to find out which spot you're going to be in, because we're not meeting at the church at 10 a.m. We're meeting at the locations we're going to be serving. So it's going to be a great time. I hope to see you guys there. Now, I was really blessed by this message on Sunday. And I got to say, before I even watched it, I knew it was going to be good. I knew God was going to use it because I had people, before I even left the building, telling me, oh, you got to go home and you got to listen to this immediately. It's such a blessing. You really got to make it a priority. Go home and listen to it. Now, for those of you who don't know, I teach the kids typically on Sundays, so most of the time I'm not in the service. So what I'll do is Sunday afternoon, I'll come home and I will sit in this spot right here. I'll pull the blinds up so that I can see outside, get some sunlight, and then I will pull up the latest service on my phone. And I am so thankful for technology that I'm even able to do this. And so I'll place it right here and I will just, look outside and I'll soak up what God is trying to teach me. And I was so blessed by this on Sunday. It was such a great message. If you haven't watched it, I want to encourage you, go watch it after this video. It's so good. It was all about Elisha and the widow and how God took what seemed like nothing, what was nothing to her, and he turned it into a miracle and he provided. And one of my favorite parts about this sermon was actually how Pastor Dan paralleled it to Jesus feeding the 5,000. And how, this widow, she said, I have nothing in my house to give. I have nothing to work with. There's nothing in my home except this small jar of olive oil that didn't even seem like it mattered. That she just seemed like it wasn't even worth it to mention. And how, when the crowd was ready to eat and they were hungry and the disciples said, let's just send them away. Let's not worry about it. We don't have enough food. All we have are 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. But Jesus said, bring that to me, because that's enough for him. And he will take what little broken, small pieces we have, and when we trust him, we put our faith in him, and we're vulnerable, and we say, this is all I've got, he will take that. And he will honor that and bless us and provide for us. And this message really spoke to me because recently my family had been going through a tough time. A couple weeks of months of it just seemed like, God, how are you going to provide? It seems like it's struggle after struggle after struggle. And in that 11th hour, that time where it felt like, okay, this is it. There's nothing to look to. There's nothing in the house. I don't have anything to give. In that last moment, it was, my family kind of had an Elisha and the widow moment where it's like, actually, you know what? I can give you this. And it's small. And even if all it is me trusting you to see it through, then that's what I'm going to do. And this message really spoke to me on that. And I hope it spoke to you. I hope if you haven't listened to it, that this video has convinced you to do so, because it really was such a blessing. I even, have taken it upon myself to just reread the story and just kind of soak in it, because that's what we want, right? We want to take what we learn on Sunday morning, and we don't want it to be like, man, that was so awesome. The Lord really moved. Sunday morning was great. Sunday night at Linger was great, but now it's time for the rest of the week, and I'm just looking forward to next Sunday when I can, learn more about this again. But really what we want is we want to sit in it. We want to think about it. We want it to be on our hearts, something that we, are constantly pondering. God, what do you want me to learn from this? How can I make this more than just a Sunday morning moment, right? And I feel like that's what God has sharing with me. Don't let this moment just stay with me right here on this chair on Sunday afternoons, but let this moment carry me through the week and think about it, and think about our memory verse in Matthew 14, where God took what seemed so little. 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish compared to 5,000. Could you imagine? That's not even enough for one family. And the disciples are like, what's going on? This is all we have, God. But God takes the smallest things. If we just trust him and we're open and honest and vulnerable and we have faith in him, and he turns it into a miracle. So thank you for watching this video and hearing my heart, and I want to encourage you to watch the sermon. Honestly, I'm probably going to watch it again because it's just that good, and it spoke to me so much, and God really used it, and I would pray that He uses that in your life too. And so if you're watching this video on Tuesday when it premieres, or you're watching this video Saturday before the next Sunday, I just want to encourage you, sit on this story. Think about this story. Let it, stay in your heart for longer than a day or a couple hours. God's going to do great things if all we do is just trust Him and put our faith in Him. So thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing some of you on Saturday at the Service Project, and I am looking forward to another great service on Sunday. So have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys then.